Assalamualaikum class. Today we are going to discuss the topic that is recruitment and selection. इससे पहले हम लोगों ने different functions of HRM पढ़े थे जिसमें हमारे पास recruitment and development, recruitment and selection is one of the most important HR function of HRM. Once you have identified the demand of HR within the organization, जिसमें हम लोगों ने डिस्कस किया था कि हमारे पास environmental analysis हम लोग करते हैं, थोड़ा सा environment को understand करते हैं और within the organization हमारे पास क्या requirement है और हम लोगों के पास external environment में किस तरीके से किस किस्म का HR available है based on the characteristics of the population, based on their potential, based on their aptitude. So this is one of the most important aspect. Recruitment. What is recruitment all about? Recruitment is the first stage in the process that provides you the options that helps you gather the potential employees. So in order to make the selection, in simple words, we can say that the process of searching and obtaining applicants for jobs from among the available recruits. यानी ये कि आपके पास recruitment is one of the most important element that helps you gathering the potential for further selection. If you're failed to gather maximum potential, if you're failed to gather maximum employees, right employees, true potential, you're not going to select the right employee for the organization, for right HR for the organization. Moving on towards the process of recruitment, that comprises of 5 stages. The first one is the recruitment planning. Then comes the strategy development. Third is the searching. Fourth, evaluation and control. And fifth is the screening. Recruitment planning, that is which kind of employee you will be needing within the organization. That is the first stage in the recruitment process, the planning. It involves the translation of likely job vacancies and information about nature of these jobs into subset of objectives and targets that specify the number and type of applicants to be planned. For example, we can say that after evaluating the needs of the organization, आप देखते हो कि ओके सही है हमारे पास किस किस्म की jobs create हो रही हैं. Obviously, with the change in the year, with the start of a new year, you always have, with the growth, you will be needing new potential. Whereas with the contraction of business, you will have to fire, you have to downsize the organization. So in both the cases, moreover, whenever you have hired the previous employees, you have to evaluate them. And maybe you will be having certain employees that needs to be fired. You will be having certain employees that wants to quit the organization. In both the cases, you will be short of employees and you will need more employees so as to fill in the gaps. In that case, you will have to plan for HR, and that the first stage that comes with that is the recruitment planning. And the right place to recruit or to invite the applications for the HR. Then comes, once you have decided that you want to invite the employees, you want to invite the potential applicants for hiring within the organization, then you will have to define the strategy. For every kind of vacancy, for every kind of job, for every kind of position within the organization, you apply a different strategy. For example, the first that involves different types. The first is the make or buy employees. The make or by employees. These are two different techniques that are used to develop the employees. Make employees refers toward developing the employees from within the organization by training them or by giving them furthermore training and development. Whereas buying employees refers toward hiring different employees for hiring the potential or inviting them from outer sources, outward external sources. The decision to make or buy employees also is also based on the nature of the position, the importance of that particular position for the organization. In case if you're working with more trustworthy, more dedicated, more responsible position, you try to develop or make employees, because the employees that are created from within the organization, they are more loyal to the organization. Moreover, they understand the culture of the organization well. But in case it happens, at times it happens that for different kind of varied skills, for different kind of potential, for varied skills, even in that case, you decide to um, invite the employee or buy the employee, that is, invite the employee from some external source. Next step in the strategy development is the technological sophistication of recruitment and selection devices. This particular aspect, this particular domain refers towards the gadgets that are to be used and the technology that will be used for inviting employees, for making them aware of the job opening within your organization, the application process, the gadgets involved for the application process, and the tools that will be used for further selection. Keep in mind the fact that in case of, for example, I will try to explain this in a simple way. In case if you are, if you have to hire the labor class that are not very literate, that are not well equipped with resources, and for that particular thing, you give advertisement on internet sources, on Dawn newspaper or some English-based or some different language advertisement. So in both the cases, you won't be able to invite the true potential, because your potential employees will not be able to get awareness about the job opening. They might not be, they might not know about the job opening within the organization. So moreover, at times it happens the organizations used to use different online methods for application. But in case of labor class jobs, people are not very well aware of the technological advancements, and they don't know how to apply online. So in that case, the whole online application process becomes a failure, because you won't be able to get the right applications for that thing, or there will be a chaos among the potential employees or the potential sources. So this thing, technological sophistication of recruitment selection, that has to be kept in mind, that has to be clearly understood based on the nature of job, based on your potential employees, based on the aptitude of the potential employees. Third steps involves the geographical distribution of labor markets comprising job seekers. Geographic distribution of labor markets comprising job seekers. Another important aspect that will help you in minimizing your efforts to get maximum impact. In case if you try to advertise your job opening in a national level at newspaper, where you are offering a very limited jobs in a particular restricted area. So you will be wasting your resources. You always have to advertise your job in a saturated area. So you will be getting maximum number of potential employees, maximum number of applicants for your job opening. So you will be available with a number of choices, and you can pick from among them. You can select your employee from those applicants. Next is the sources of recruitment. There are two sources of recruitment that is based on the above mentioned points as well. One is the internal sources and the second is the external sources. As we have discussed earlier, in case if you're making the employees, so obviously in case of making employees, you try to gather them from the internal sources, whereas in case of buying employees, you will have to go for the external sources. So which particular source you're going to get, or which particular source you're going to opt, that is involved in the strategy development. So strategy development is that particular part of recruitment process that involves outlining the whole scenario, the ways you are getting the applications, the way you are deciding the employees, and the tools to be used, the gadgets to be used, the place to advertise to advertise the job opening, and the place to gather the job applications. For example, in case if I have the executive level job, in that case, whether it would be beneficial to advertise that job in a university, or going for a job fair in a university, or which particular universities should be approached and that are suitable as per your organization culture. All these decisions are based on the nature of job as well as the culture of your organization, and the best match gives you the right employee for working in the organization. Third is the searching.